What it do, gang? Welcome to the basement. You know Game time. Why baby Sosa ain't here? You know, if you know, you know. Be quiet. Get my dollars right for the night. Strip club. That's what's up. Like, subscribe to the channel. You going up major. M-Tab. Black and now. I gotta get this camera shit right. Bear with me, gang. This is how we coming. Right with the guy, getting back into game. Ride with me on this journey. You heard me. Sosa gang. Sosa gang. What it is, what it ain't. What the business is, who the witness is. Like, we keep it street on this channel. Keep it 100, 1,000. Shout out to the homie, Terrence Gangster Williams. My inspiration for this shit. Wow. That hot boy shit. Alright, that's enough of it.
Punch the clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess less sorted. I worked 7 days this week, man. Fake the accreditations. Paid outfits that I'll return later. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime and get no sleep. Fashion week.
Ain't no change.
Dressed to the T's, man, you own this place. Spit that smile, do that dance. Monday we'll come down, but Wednesday we'll be back. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Fashion week.
Those outstanding appearances. You're dominant, and you'll be awarded more points for the most difficult task to achieve.
The hashtag 2KTVWOW and your gamer tag. What catches our eye? Awesome assists and sensational scoring plays. So send them our way. Thanks, everyone. Hope you're lighting the...
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
LeBron James.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Seth Curry. Green is up there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Mark Williams. And Simpson in at the point. And for Los Angeles, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. And on paper break, this might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Here's Simpson. There's the dish to Green. Pass to Simpson. Three-pointer on the way. A rebound by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game. And they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense. the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here's Doncic. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Hands it from downtown.
You know, if Luka wants a three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And it's the Hornets' ball. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Simpson with the bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
On the wing, Doncic. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. And another three for the Lakers.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Curry is inside. He's defended by Reed.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot. You have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's Bridges. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And shot opportunity. A shot by Williams, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Three with the block. Curry against Reeves. Pass to Bridges. Here's Simpson. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Just free to shoot. They get a hand on it. And stolen by LeBron. Fast break. Here we go. Bucket is good.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hornets. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. So a moment now to see the story for LeBron James.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had. He needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack.
Good work there as it goes.
And with his skill, I think he can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Here's Connect. It's rebounded by Sharp. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And they really squeaked out of Sosa in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the win.
Vincent misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And rebounded by Connect. Lakers lead by 4. Poke loose. 1:02 left to play here in the first. Kogi, the pass to Nurkic. Over Vanderbilt. And again, the Hornets missing. For the Hornets, they come into this one, following along to the Celtics.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they showed. It's not hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, looking looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Charlotte making the switch. Jeffries is checked in.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job. Right at them.
Yeah, really no choice there. He had to foul and keep converting the easy bucket.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 5. Vincent the pass to Vanderbilt. He doesn't hit that one. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from Big Blue. Shot the game clock separated by 5. Jeffries good.
They've scored 7 times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Connect. Over to the wing.
Oh, they're so garbage, bro. It's like time early.
The pass to Vanderbilt. Takes it from 10. Well good off the back of the rim. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you into the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty heated game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game you've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Look, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see some changes in that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, coaches a little more runaway. But you know, it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
And Charlotte, looking who they've got. You've got Bridges. So Williams out there. And Simpson near the point guard. That shot is good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's James. And he uses the glass on the lane. LeBron's got the open basket here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Simpson the pass to Bridges. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Williams gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That is definitely been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
Charlotte calls timeout. We passed 8:20 for LeBron James. How is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it is it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. And he's played at a level of his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Josh Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that on D.
Now, here's Bridges. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Bridges against Hatchimer. 5 to shoot. Williams inside. Out to Bridges. Curry against Reeves. Curry passes to Green. Hits it from three-point range.
Precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Reeves.
What?
Austin Reeves.
Baby,
That's his first foul of the game.
Can you actually believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Kobe's checked in for the Hornets. Charlotte trailing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attacked. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being a team to get into the paint. That's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. He hits the second from the line. Now Reeves hasn't made one yet. Shot from the top of the key. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. It's tipped. We're just over 2.5 minutes for the second quarter. Hatchimer with the pass to Reeves. And again, the Lakers no good. James against Green. Passes it to Kobe. Bridges left shot. Pass to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. On this half time, would have put him up. The Lakers in the lead. Greg, you think about overtime point and the goal scorer is always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly fit for that position.
Definitely right, but the big difference is those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport of Mac's ability to affect winning right there with another injury. Michael Jordan.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt checked in for Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hatchimer. And it's connects in for Austin Reeves. So it's the Lakers now. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Making it look easy from deep.
I guess the defense was not expecting a quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
It's good by Green.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Doncic against Smith. Back to Doncic. It's up a 3. Hornets with the rebound. 1:02 left in the first half for the game. Green slams it in.
Outstanding distribution there, man. What impressive passing ability.
Doncic against Smith. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, it looks like he cooled down a little bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
The 8-footer and the rejection by the block. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Up top, Doncic, covered by Smith. From 8. Green with the rebound.
And no need to rush this. Let them clock right now.
Yeah, don't give them another possession.
The Hornets shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Several teams changing it up here.
Taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. LeBron outside. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got 15. He's back and forth this first inning.
And this could continue the entire way.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ricky Johnson, alongside Shaquille O'Neal and David Gibson. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
There's been a ton of energy in the building tonight. The way this one's going, they're going to need the energy out here. I call them. Their fans know how to give them a lift.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets.
They've been poor offense. Under 40%. They need to stop setting. Stay patient. Move the ball around. Find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.